so Caden got voted out. Wasn't necessarily surprised at that, but still. Well, I mean, Brent had the immunity idol, and I thought maybe he would choose Caden, so yeah, that's all really, but very surprised that I'm Final Four. Would have thought I probably would have gotten voted out earlier, but I guess I'm here, so here we go.
Are you fucking with me? Or did you actually? No.
No.
I didn't. I just couldn't. I had to play it safe.
Who'd you think I was gonna vote for?
I didn't know.
I voted for. Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Caden. You know what? I'll be honest. Here, this is
Oh, that's what I thought. And so I was gonna do Caden to tie it. And then I wanted Paul, Zach, and Caden to vote you in case you didn't use your idol. Because if you didn't use it, then it would have been an out for you.
yeah.
But either way, I'm like, really, Brett could save himself either way, depending on how you voted.
Yeah. I wasn't taking any chances of me going home. I wanted to trust Evie. I wasn't taking chances of me going home.
Did you think I was gonna vote you out?
No, I just didn't know. I was not sure of your plan, and I couldn't tell what was going on because we were at tribal council. So I was playing it safe. I know if I voted Caden, he was going home because you voted him too.
Makes sense.
I needed it to be safe.
Yeah.
I'm not playing games when my head's on the chopping block.
I wonder what
Final
the next.
That's
Dude, I did.
Wait, is this the last challenge?
I think so, right?
No, there's two more.
Oh yeah, because we're Final Four.
Oh yeah, they're going to final two jury.
It's gonna be very interesting.
This,
mean, I-
Whoa!
I know.
Is that previously eliminated contestant one?
Not here. What's up? The first one out.
Dude,
I've never seen it
this
coming
is
down like this.
insane. This is almost exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
This is almost exactly so
Scary though.
Final Four, me, Paul, Blunt, and Pete. It's a little different than I initially. The only difference is Caden and Blunt. Caden got too dangerous. He had to go. Blunt found the idol. It played out the way it did. I don't know. This immunity challenge is going to
This is
be
gonna be fucking.
intense.
I know.
I don't know at all what it is. I am going to piss myself.
Oh.
It's a Lego building competition.
No, man.
In the fucking
It
bag.
fucking better not be a Lego building competition.
What happened with just talk?
Well, last voting tribal council was pretty interesting because there were two people who had immunity idols, me and Peter. So they were just trying to strategize on the best way to vote me out. They thought they could just vote for just try to tie the vote and try to predict who I'd vote for, or just see if I was gonna do a left ball or whatever. But no, it didn't work out for them, unfortunately, and I'm still in the game. But Caden got voted out, sadly. So yeah, Final Four, it's looking nice. I doubt I'm gonna get to the Final Three, so I'm just gonna try to cause as much chaos as possible.
But me, Pete, and Paul are gonna vote Blunt out. There's no idols. He's not winning immunity. I'm gonna win immunity, by the way. In case you were wondering, I'm gonna win immunity. So, me, Paul, Pete.
I'd have it no other way. What about Zach? Take a selfie with the front four. Alright, Final Four. For today's challenge, you will run all the way down to the fictional Blue Crew shelter, and you will find four color balls stationed there. You each know your colors. Paul, what's your color?
Green, purple, red.
Blue.
Alright, on my go, you'll run down 5 trips. It's just a physical race for immunity. Let me take that back first, Pete. I don't want you running with no necklace. Alright, here we go. For immunity. Frog game players ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Back on his tail. Throw him in. Yeah, throw him in. Paul with his first, Jack with his first. We gotta catch him up, man. Paul with his first. Because Peter, because Brett, everyone's together. Frog days. Tribal council. Win this!
Damn! I gotta get those balls.
Tonight you need to move. You got 4 balls left.
I'd like to forfeit.
Okay. Just sit at camp. Just sit at camp.
My ankle is throbbing.
Brent takes himself out of the challenge. Brings back 1 ball. That's respectable. That's a long run.
That was the only one.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul back in a second.
We do 4.
Sure. Now only doing 4 balls. Because Paul asked nicely. 4 balls, Zach. You heard that?
Oh, you like trampolining, don't you?
Taking my good old time. Brent's going out tonight. I think I'm safe.
Where is Brent?
You stop down there.
Paul and Zach have 2.
How did you break that?
Paul, Peter was second. Paul is third. Paul, you have 1 ball left. This is your immunity.
No ball.
You're doing 4. Zach with the third. Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Paul got me, man.
He's all the way down there. Are you gonna go back? He's got it. Pete, you can just let Paul come back.
I'm a little ashamed. I gave up too early.
I can't wait to see your next interview. I'm gonna win immunity in case anyone was wondering.
You are?
No, that's what Zach
I
said.
was so cocky.
I knew. I'm just not even gonna try. I know I'm getting voted up next.
How many do you need? Is this your 4th? Put 1 in your pocket.
Yeah.
Are you allowed?
I'm only doing 4 anyway. It's like a trampoline of nature. But there's a trampoline over there, so.
Here we go! Paul Osborne. Final 3.
Oh, is it in yet?
All right,
Paul.
let's get Peter back here. Paul, I asked you last tribal. You said it's my time. You have earned this. Final 3. Paul, you are in the final 3. How does it feel?
Great, man.
All right, Zach, Peter, Brent, one of you going home tonight. You have the afternoon to figure it out. I'll see you at tribal.
Glenn's gone home. That's all you gotta say. Glenn's gone home.
It's scary. You think Zach would be like a good final three?
Nate, over here.
We got to. That would be a perfect 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out Brent. He's the.
I guess so.
Yeah. We got to. It'll be a nice last tribal. Well, like award at the end. Me, Zach against Paul. That'll be a good final 3.
Fantastic 4. About to become the final 3. Paul, you won immunity today. How amazing does it feel?
Good.
You're in the final 3.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But you, Pete, you're not safe tonight. You nervous? Is everyone like just super paranoid at this point?
Yeah, it can really be anybody who goes out at this point because it's just a small amount to get to majority.
Do you think everyone's telling everyone the same plans?
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the plan that's going on. Is just everyone thinks it's the same thing. Everyone knows who's going out, type deal.
What about you, Brad? How do you feel about your chances tonight?
None.
0 chance that Brent survives the vote?
Yep.
That's a bold prediction. We'll see if it plays off. All right, it's time to vote. Brent, you're up.
If this works out. I am not confident. I'm leaving it purely up to chance. And that I'm not getting betrayed.
This won't be such a hard vote.
I heard that there's something good.
Has to be done.
Final 4. First vote, Zach without the glasses. Second vote, Bart. That's 1 vote Bart, 1 vote Zach, no glasses. Brent. 2 votes Bart, 1 vote Zach, no glasses. 10th person voted out of the Frog Games and the 4th member of the jury, Brent. You didn't bring me your bandana.
Brent, you didn't make the jump. But there's one thing I did.
Let's hear it.
I kicked Daniel's ass.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
Of course, man.
Thanks for playing. Okay, Peter, Zach, Paul, you are our final 3. And your final 3 immunity challenge will happen right now. If you follow me to the table. I stopped watching the Frog
People
Games.
that are participating in the challenge, if you could please get a dab of hand sanitizer. We are all touching the same idol and COVID still exists. That'd be very much appreciated.
Okay. Yeah, everyone sanitize up.
Okay.
Lou, what are you doing?
Come over here.
Oh, what's happening?
For your final immunity challenge, we have team immunity. Could you all 3 of you put your hands on this?
I don't need the phone anymore. It's only one camera.
and here we will stay until only one of you are touching it.
You fucking bitch.
Who wants it more? The way this will work, whoever wins immunity will cast the last vote of the game, because the other two that don't have immunity can only vote for each other.
Should just give up.
Is it gonna take a
You think so, Zach?
I'm not leaving.
I don't know. I feel like Pete's in a pretty good.
It's all we have
Yeah.
to do.
No, Pete's in a squat,
Yeah.
guys. Pete's not gonna last long.
I think
Look at Paul. Paul's got his hand on the table. He's got to lean.
Yeah, I think my money's on Paul right now.
If you guys need anything
MYA.
during the
No
challenge, we can get
But Zach has the best
Get
hand
your fingers
placement.
over here.
Zach has the rest. That's strong.
Yeah. Let's
Let
let them see what they're working for here.
do a big zoom on every
Shaking Paul. Shake.
I'm squatting.
I am patiently. Patience is a virtue. Dude, I have things to do. No.
Come all this way.
Start throwing it out. This is ridiculous. That's why I haven't left yet.
Did any of you eat the durian?
No.
Did you smell it though?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
There's always. Dude, these deer are mean. Peter, did I tell you? A deer growled at me. I told you that?
Yeah.
That's it was great.
Dude,
Neither did I.
what was insane was that Catherine said the same. That's even.
Nah, don't worry, Pete. You're front and center.
Paul has 2 poopy stains.
Call him Double Deuce.
Paul.
Do you still have those larvae?
No, Louis ate him.
No.
New challenger.
Shout out to Anthony in episode 2. Catherine,
Oh.
Catherine, Ben, Caden, Brent. One of these three.
Wait, start now.
We're gonna use this time to reminisce about some of the choices you've made throughout the game. Paul, let's start with day 1. You were not on a tribe. You had to do the maze, and you had no idea what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You found a tribe, you made it all the way to the end. That's something. Peter, you won a few immunities, been the hero in the challenges. You did, you betrayed a lot of people on the jury. How do you think you're gonna get their vote?
If I go to the final 2, I hope that they don't think about how I betrayed them, but about how I played the game and how I got to the final 2. Because in reality, that's all that matters is getting to the final.
Zach,
2.
you're in a similar spot as Peter. Not a lot of people
I
are
am.
happy with you guys right now.
I am. We had to do a lot of things we didn't want to have to do, but I think that they can respect me and Pete did things we didn't want to have to do. That's why we're in this situation.
For real.
If I hadn't have done Anthony out, Anthony and Caden would have been. If I hadn't done Caden, or if I hadn't done Ben, him and Caden would have been. If I hadn't done Caden, him and anybody, man, it just had to happen the way that it did. It had to happen the way that it did.
Facts.
I was not listening. I was watching your hands.
No, that was good. That was a good speech.
Ask him about Daniel, because I really care.
Oh, ask him about,
Yeah, ask him about
me
Daniel.
Paul, your tribe, especially early on in the game, had a few difficulties getting everyone together. How do you feel working with players such as Daniel on your tribe?
Daniel was the
10th place finisher.
Yeah. I don't know. His out came to a coin toss. I mean, or no, that was Amelia's, right?
No, that was his.
That was his.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Amelia won the coin toss.
he was a good teammate, so.
Yeah.
The final 2 challenge.
The jury.
Oh, it's just the voting.
Jury asks. Everyone asks a question to the 2 finalists. And
That's right.
5
I do.
question.
It's
After 3 hours, Peter takes himself out of the challenge.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Zach and Paul for final immunity.
Paul, if you take your hand off, I'll give it to you. I'll take you with me. Yeah.
Good reason not to vote for me, though. I gave you more of a chance of winning.
You suck, Pete. I don't like him, and I'll take you, Paul.
How do I know you're not just saying that?
You don't. You don't. But you can take my deal, and maybe you'll be safe. Or if you don't take the deal, I'm definitely taking Pete, and I'm definitely sitting here for an hour and a half with my hand on this idol.
That's such a dirty deal. I hate that deal. Go to hell, Zach.
I'll take you, Paul.
I don't know, man.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
What if
I don't know
Paul-
if
what
I
if
can
Paul
vote.
says
he'll
take you?
9,
What do you?
8,
Don't do it, Paul.
7,
Paul, he's just counting down. You're in the same
6,
spot you were before.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Stop
1.
counting. You're embarrassing yourself.
God, Paul, what can we do here, man?
What if Paul promises
I don't know
to
if
take
I.
you?
I don't know if I can vote between those two. That's tough. I don't know
Take
if I
your
want to do
hand
that.
off.
I'll just leave it on for some suspense.
Okay.
Paul's like, I don't want to win immunity, but I want this.
I'll take it. Just to see how dedicated Jack is.
Paul, I think you
players.
just got yourself a quick vote home with that mentality. I don't want to
that
vote
was
someone
the
out. I just
deal.
want to torture Zach, who is the only deciding factor.
Who's the only person that can ruin my game at this point?
Final play is good enough for me, man. Alright.
Come on, Paul. You can't do this to the blue team. Make the deal. You got to make the deal if you're going to leave.
Yeah, you know, we're also able to like.
Oh!
Dang!
Zach wins final immunity. Zach will have the choice to take with him to the end. You will have a chance to plead your case to the jury.
This is the big moment.
Okay, Zach, you have one final immunity. If you want to hear a case from Peter or Paul, or you just gonna, you did make the deal with Paul. You have a big choice to make. Do you want to hear what they have to say, or you just want to go do it?
What do you have to say, Pete?
I just want to say that, I mean, I'm glad to make it to the final 3, but both me and you did help each other get here. So it would be very nice to make it to the final 2, but you know, sometimes things don't go as expected, so I don't blame you either way.
Paul, you got anything?
Had a fun time, I guess. I have nothing really to say.
All right, Zach,
Yeah, my decision.
go cast the final vote of the Frog Games, not counting the votes for the winner. You still don't know. Not the final 4. All right. I'll go get the vote. "11th person voted out, and the 5th and final member of the jury. Peter, you need to bring me your bandana."
You know, I was waiting to watch this.
After all this way, Peter, you did not make the jump. You can take your final seat on the jury. You have all been voted out, and Zach and Paul had something to do with it. They can give you their opening statements, and then you'll each get your chance to ask Zach or Paul questions. After that, you will each vote either Zach or Paul. This time you are voting for a winner of the Frog Games. You have a monumental task. Opening statements, let's get started. Zach, tell us about your game.
Who's on your case?
I came to the Frog Games day one to win. I played every decision I made was to win. I feel that I've played the best game. I feel that I've made the votes when they needed to happen, and I won the immunities when I needed to win, and that's all I have to say.
Paul, opening statements.
I really only voted 2 of you guys out as opposed to 3, so I haven't done as much damage as Zach has done. Although I see that, you know, a lot of his decisions were made because he's here to play, but I think I'm also here to play, and I feel like I've just been trying my best. That's all.
All right, good stuff. Catherine, do you have questions? You have to ask something. All right, who's ready to get this started? Brent, you stand up and ask your questions.
Paul,
Just talk about
if you win Frog Games,
Yeah.
what are your plans after?
I don't know. Probably go home and bask in my glory of the Frog Games. Maybe end world hunger or something. I don't know.
Very noble of you. What about you, Zach?
My plans are to go out and help homeless frogs in the area and make sure they have a good life and the tadpoles are well taken care of, and that's my plan.
What an also very noble cause
Thank you.
with frogs.
All right, Caden, you ready?
Zach, why would you turn your back on both Ben and I?
Caden,
And Peter.
my heart has been torn open so many times in this game, but the only reason I'm sitting where I am today is because I made the decisions I made. I know you wanted me gone because I was intimidating. I know you would have stuck with Ben instead of me, and I had to happen. And Pete, as for you just had to go, man. We did all this together. It would have been an equal vote. I had to play my game.
I don't know if I have anything for Paul. I mean, you came in second quite a few times. I think that has something to do with the vote. So.
Ooh.
It's like they
Ben.
get like $20, right?
You ready for your jury?
Well, that's I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
No.
I don't actually have $20.
I spent it all on the budget for this.
I spent it at the bowling alley last night.
I
Actually.
understand. Well,
We'll see. We'll see something. The winner will not leave here without something.
if there were $20, what would either of you spend it on?
I would probably spend it on a good an apple, just like a good apple.
Not the homeless frogs.
Dude, I already went
The
and
apples
helped
for the
them.
homeless
I already helped them out.
Frogs don't eat apples.
They don't eat apples.
You didn't win yet.
They don't.
What do you mean you already helped?
Louis, you're not on the jury.
I will have already helped them out. Life's not all about money.
Paul, it's your turn to answer the question.
I would donate it to some good organization.
Vague, but
Right.
Okay.
Pete or Catherine.
I
Catherine,
don't
you
really
go last.
have questions. I more have statements to make my vote very clear. We both have two very good competitors. They both did very well in the challenges. Paul came in a close second on a lot. Zach either won or came in a close second. But Paul, he voted with me for the majority of the time we were together. Zach did also, but in the end, he turned his back on me. And Paul, he didn't have a choice but to vote for me. So I think I have my vote pretty clear.
Okay. Cash, close this out.
I hope no one has asked this yet, but what do the frog games mean to you guys?
The frog games mean more to me than anything in my entire life. I have had more fun these last 3 days than I ever had.
It's like 13 days.
The last 12, 15 days of my life have been the best days I've ever had. I came, I put my heart and soul into this shelter. I've gotten muddy, I sweat, I got my hands and face dyed red because of this bandana. I put everything into this game, and all of it comes down to this moment. Paul, what do these games mean to you?
I mean, I've been preparing for these games since I was born. I was ready. I was waiting for Matt to ask me, just waiting for that idea to pop in his head. And
I was with Matt when the idea popped into his head, so...
I actually secretly dropped little hints about this ever since I've known Matt, just to get him to create these games. And, you know, I think we've come real far, but it means a lot. That's all I have to say.
All right. We've had a very compelling tribal council. The time has come to make the very difficult... The time has come to make a very difficult choice. Jury, you will now vote for who you would like to win the frog games. Catherine, you are up.
How are you feeling in the moments leading up to your potential victory and $20 being owed to you, but not being paid on the spot?
I'm frightened, happy, I'm mad.
Stop shifting away.
I don't know, it's crazy. It's insane. Everything's happening.
How do you feel about this?
I feel good. I feel like whatever happens, I'm really happy with my game. I voted out every single member of the jury, which says something about my game. I made the votes when I wanted them to happen.
I don't know, it might get on people. Oh, you're going straight for where? Awesome. Yeah, no, never mind.
By the way, who's filming? I guess I will.
Yeah. Okay. Zach, Paul, Jury.
Stop farting.
Dude.
Grow the fuck up, dude.
Louis, you're farting and you're in the shot.
I only did that once.
All right. Dude. All right. Zach, Paul, Jury.
Sound like sushi.
I will now read the votes. It takes 3 to win.
Oh, I'm in Daniel's shot for show.
My boy Paul with 1 vote. Two votes, Paul. The winner of the Frog Games, Paul.
Yes! 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 I knew it! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All 5 jury votes. Clean sweep.
No, he got all 5.
Yeah.
Caden, how are you thinking about the ending of these frog games and the votes that you will take?
Zach voted all of us out, and Paul didn't really do anything. I think he was just kind of going with the flow, so I think I might have to go for Paul for the winner.
Brent, how do you feel about the voting of the frog games?
I knew who I was going to vote for since day one. So I'm excited to finally put that Sharpie to paper.
I should have went through with that blind side with Brent and Paul to get Zach out of this game. I would have been there on the final 2.
Do you have any thoughts about the actual...
Oh, fucked up my interview, man. I feel like the vote's pretty clear and everyone's going to be voting for the same person, so we'll see how it turns out.
I think what's his face is being a bitch, so I voted for Paul.
Yeah.
So how are you thinking about this? About the vote?
I'm thinking probably Paul, because he didn't vote me out. I have no issues with Paul. I have no issues with Zach either. However, he voted me out, so
Okay,
leaning
so-
a little bit
so
more
you're-
towards Paul. We were on the same team initially. I expected to last.
So you're
a
just
little
picking
bit
favorites?
longer. Kind of, a little bit.
Final.
You didn't make the jump.
Second place.
That's good. Second.
Frog Games!
Season 2.
Matthew,
What?
how is everything running?
Going accordingly, sir.
All right, that's good.
Who doesn't win?
I don't know who would.
Do my best, sir.
You better do your best.
Don't fire me.
I won't fire you unless
Okay.
there's any sexist or racist thing.
No, you take care of that.
I'll see you there. Okay, good. Someday we're gonna have to vote someone else off.
That's fake.